Hey guys, America529 here, and today I am playing Skyrim. And I'm actually going through the Dawnguard questline, and I'll be doing the Dawnguard side first. So today's Wednesday morning. I'm actually doing this commentary a little bit late. I tried doing a live commentary for this, but it did not quite work out. Was not able to sync it very well. It turned out to be quite glitched, so I thought I would just do a commentary over it. Either way, I'll still be able to get gameplay. Also, just a note, I'll also stay quiet during important conversations. Like when you first enter Fort Dawnguard, I'll cut out my microphone or stop talking so you can hear that dialogue. Anyways, so I was talking about Skyrim here. The DLC is just well made. There's no doubt about it. There are so many drop dead gorgeous moments in that. In the DLC alone, there's probably at least 5 different points I can cross out, and walking up to Fort Dawnguard here is probably one of them. That place is huge. Anyways, so basically, you have to, in order to get the questline started, you need to be level 10, and you'll hear the rumor of the Dawnguard from guards or sometimes innkeeper rumors as well. And you have to go south of Riften to like a small little passage into sorry, Dayspring Canyon, and you'll wind up yourself here. And this guy wants to walk up with you, even though he'll be leading the way. So it's kind of weird. And I'll also go through the key moments as well of what parts to cross over on, like how to go off onto the vampires if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure that'll be in part 2. But part 1 ends just before the puzzle part in the dungeon that you have to go to shortly after here. But I felt like doing the Dawnguard side first because, well, I have never played through it, so this is my first playthrough, so I'm playing along with it as well. And, oh hey look, it's a guy shooting crossbow. I kind of found that was kind of cool when we discovered the crossbows and that kind of stuff. Because for the longest time I was like, how come crossbows aren't in a medieval game? Well, a medieval-based game. So, they finally added it. The game mechanics work for it. Crossbows fit well nice into the arsenal of weapons you can acquire. I'm just wondering, I'm not sure if this is even possible, if you can even make like Daedra crossbows or, ebony crossbows, something like that. And I'm just going to take a moment here to pause the game and just talk about my character a little bit. There's really not missing much. I was trying to do the Thieves Guild questline right off the bat because, well, the last time I did the Thieves Guild questline was a super long time ago on my main profile, so I kind of missed the storyline. So I felt like doing it again. And when I went to do it, I actually got quite far where I was about to go to the Twilight Sepulchre, but for whatever reason, the save file did not work. So, anyways, level 11 Khajiit. It's a thief-based character, like a sneak character. As you can tell, it's leveled up quite there. I used a little bit of archery, but not very much. So let's purchase Silent Roll, and we will get on with our adventure.
New recruits. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on. He's ready.
Right on, bro. So here's an important conversation, so I'm just going to stay silent until it's over, so I'll see you guys very shortly.
The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking a fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isram. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You Vigilants were never trained.
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
My name is Agmir, sir.
Like a sir. I'm not a soldier, and you're not joining the army.
Okay, so we just finished the really long initial dialogue here for the Dawnguard and Dawnguard questline. So, the Stendarr Vigilants, which travel around, which are super annoying in this game. I thought Stendarr was more tolerable of people back in Elder Scrolls 4, but apparently they've changed. Anyways, so apparently some sort of lost vampire artifact is something very important to the vampires, is kept in Dim Hollow Crypt. And where that is, it's in the northwestern part of Skyrim, towards between Dawnstar and Mirthal there. So I'm just gonna fast travel to Dawnstar there and book it to Dim Hollow. Anyways, I'll wait till we actually get there to reveal what happens, and I'll actually go along with it. So, Dim Hollow Crypt is... Jeez. Sorry, I'm still trying to wake up here. Dim Hollow Crypt is a DLC added cave. If you went there before, there was no sign of that cave before. It was actually just a mountain. No crevice or anything, so you would not have found this before, and it was not a previously made dungeon that they just added on to. Well, of course not. Why would they do that? So, just come across the Mammoth Camp here. Oh, enemies. Oh, hey, it's Bandit Raid. This is why I love Skyrim, is because you get some of these random events, like no matter how small, it's just like a small bandit pack. It's pretty cool. The fact that they have the mechanics to have a lot of these random happenings. Whoa, jeez. That giant is way too close. Oh, and these giant mammoths are enemies now. Level 11, run away! Because they will kill me very easily. So, if you're actually gonna do the Dawnguard side of the quest line, better be prepared to contract the vampire disease very, very often. So you want to pay attention to when you do, because otherwise you will turn into one, and it's a pain to get out of it. In order to do this, you have to talk to the guy in Morthal, who is a huge necromancer type guy, but he studies a lot of the undead, like Jogger, vampires, all sorts of matter on the subject. Anyways, you have to bring a black soul gem to him, and you have to meet him at, I think at dawn, at the summoning circle, just a bit out of Morthal. Me jumping around mountains kind of reminds of Oblivion there, how you had to get to some places by continuously pressing Y to get up to places. So sorry for insanely boring gameplay for right now, but you know, I use unethical ways of getting up there. Anyways, as I was saying, you need to pay attention to when you get the vampire disease, because basically how it happened to me in Oblivion was I got it, did not realize it, and then 3 days later, oh hey, I'm a vampire, this is gonna make gameplay 6 times harder now. So, it took me the longest time to track down a quest line, or a quest to cure vampirism, which of course was a huge pain because most of it was in the daytime, and I actually had to break into the lady's house, so like she usually became hostile the second I walked in there for whatever reason. Like she would not leave the cabin. So it was kind of horrible. Sorry, I'm just trying to get up the... Come on. Almost. Almost got it. Almost got it. And there we go. Hey, look, it's a convenient staircase, has no beginning. Alright, so, upon entering Dim Hollow Crypt, you will find 2 or 3 vampire guards. One of them is a thrall. The other 2 should be vampires of some rank. And also, as a fun thing, I actually just noticed this on my playthrough here. I will talk about it when we get to it. How about that? Because it's kind of funny how circumstances ended up to that.
Never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. Ooh, like all the rest of them.
He fought well there. Jet on and press off them, they're naturally.
Ha! Those 2 deserve what they got.
So she's a crossbow on these guys. Got 1 kill. That's an apprentice of vampire, so pretty low rank. Oh, that was a horrible miss. The crossbow is a lot different than the bow system, but they've actually kind of tweaked it since then. Because the crossbow used to be way off on almost every shot. And kill 2, and she now knows where I am, technically. Ooh, and slow-mo kill. Oh, and off into the water she went. So let's quickly loot these guys. Ah, so, hey look, it's Vigilant Tolan, who is like, I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Well, your confidence kind of paid off into your demise, did it? Grab his amulet as kind of a token. It's a shame he's dead. His confidence level is way too high. But he got pwned by really low level vampires, so that's kind of sad. Alright, so how to get through that gate is way over here. You just want to go up here. There's a level chest here with semi-good loot. And you hit that lever, or the chain pull, and you start moving over there. Oh, also just a side note, these videos, these walkthroughs will be coming out every Wednesday. I will not be able to post them so quickly because it takes a lot of time to do this. To get the footage, to edit it and cut it properly from when I first started, and notable points and laggy points. But the way this is going right now, it's not too bad. So these will come out every Wednesday, and Wednesdays after that, so, and maybe might post a second video in the same week, who knows, just as time goes, we will see. So in this room you'll encounter a few skeletons that come out of the ground, which is a neat new animation as well. And there's also a vampire fledging there, which is usually a thrall, really, or no, I think they're still considered vampires, they're just like brand new. So, and there's a switch right there, just hit it and open up. So you can tell there's evidence of Jogger in here, and the vampires already killed them off. I think Jogger's probably the most annoying enemy? Monster? Yeah, that you can counter in dungeons. I don't know what it is, it's just a pain to fight them, I don't like it. Bandits, on the other hand, those are fun to kill because I like how you come across and they're like singing, especially if you're sneaking, they don't know you're there, and you can always kill them in funny ways. Jogger, not so much. They're kind of serious. So we kind of made short work of those guys. Now, there are 2 or 3 level chests in here. Just minor puzzles, like you have to hit the switch and go back and hit another one to get there, you have to find a few switches. You know, not a big deal. You know, kind of half decent loot. It's not that bad. I'm just not gonna get it because it's for gameplay's sake here. And I apologize for the minor lag here. The sound may be a little bit off, but should fix itself. Alright, so we're approaching the puzzle part, and I will show you the puzzle part next week. It's actually quite simple. It's basically just a trial and error type puzzle, if you want to continue past this, but, you know, just a note, I will get there eventually. Just a week at a time. Along with, you know, the Skyrim gameplay, I'll talk about it at the end, actually. Just have that separate segment. Alright, so we kind of have a little bit of predicament here. We have quite a few things attacking us. We have a resummoned spider that I believe I just killed, or if it was already dead, and it has a lot of health. So we'll now kill this vampire, and you, sir, are dead. And that spider disintegrates. I've never understood why after you summon stuff, it disintegrates right after. I don't understand that. Because, well, if you're using a summon, it doesn't disintegrate people. Like in Oblivion, you used to be able to summon this one powerful guy over and over and over, and you know, he was kind of a badass, but he also kind of sucked at fighting as well. But, ooh, slow-mo shot in the back. That guy's paralyzed. Thank you for killing the spider, so I don't have to deal with it. Alright, so final scene here. Sorry for clapping my hands. I get way too into these videos. So approaching the end of the dungeon, or the video, rather. And you come across a few vampires talking,
I'll never
and
tell
oh,
you
so hang on.
anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar, stronger than any suffering you can.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokio? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves.
Nothing. He served his purpose by leading us to this place.
Alright, so we will knock these guys out. So they just killed a prisoner vigilant. And we'll kill that guy. There we go. Perfect shot. We'll kill him. Ooh, that was amazing. And you are gonna push me off. Whoa! And we will take care of you shortly. Ow. Man, that drain life spell, especially on more powerful vampires, they'll go through your health like no problem. So probably staggering them is the best decision. Oh, health is getting too low. Better take a potion. Oh man, my stamina's low. I need to get a power attack in there for this to end. Let's take a stamina one as well. And power attack him. And he's dead. Alright, so problem solved. And this will be the end of the video here. You know, you have volumes on here. And here's the puzzle part. So you just loot the bodies, do whatever. And the puzzle part would be for next week. So, here's what I was going to talk about with the videos. The reason why I'm going to be doing this every week is every few days I'm going to be putting out a bunch of different videos. One of them being a Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay series, which I'm actually going to start recording today because I have a full file share of 6 games that I'm going to put up, and also a small clip that I'm going to shove in there as well. And along with Black Ops, me and a friend have kind of decided we will do achievement horse videos. Rooster Teeth has already done this, we know. You know, it's kind of entertaining. But you know what? It's something fun to do. It's something to put up. We're not trying to copy Rooster Teeth in any way. You know, it's just something fun to do and something to put up on YouTube, and you know, it's amusing to everyone. So I'm also going to start cutting that as well today, recording for that as well. So I'm going to have a really busy day today with production. Anyways, I will see you guys very soon, probably Friday with a Black Ops gameplay, and next Wednesday with Skyrim Dawnguard Part 2. See you guys.